So welcome everybody. My name is Rachel Garcia. This is Melissa Urban. We're coming to you from New Jersey, and we're sharing some information with you guys tonight that could be totally life-changing. I was first introduced to what you're taking a look at back in 2008. I was very busy at the time. I am a physician assistant, a PA. I've been practicing medicine in the state of Florida for 17 years. That's a career that I went to school for about 8 years to get my degrees. I have a master's degree in clinical medical sciences. I'm board certified to practice medicine in Florida. I spent about $100,000 on my education. And so I was seeing patients full time. I was in the OR part of my day, writing hundreds of prescriptions a day, and had 2 small children. I'd also just opened a skincare retail store in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. I actually live in Jacksonville, Florida. And I was just busy. And my brothers were just extremely persistent. And they kept wanting me to look at this business. And I just couldn't fathom how I would find time to add something else to my plate. If any of you listening tonight think I'm too busy, there's no way I can add something in, that was me. But when I saw this, it caught my attention because it was so real that I knew I was crazy not to get involved with this company. And so I jumped on board, and it's totally changed our lives. Within just a few short months, our health, our family's health was totally changed. My horrible sleep issues disappeared, and I did not sleep well. And when you start sleeping suddenly 8 hours at night, just deep sleep, it changes your life. My bowel issues resolved. My son's bowel issues resolved. Allergy issues totally disappeared. And we were a healthy family. You guys, we juiced, we worked out. My probably biggest stories are that my husband's severe depression totally disappeared. Anybody who knows anybody struggling with depression knows how big of a deal that is when it's gone. And then my severely autistic nephew, who we were told would never speak, began speaking about 3 months in on this system. That was enough to make me decide to start sharing it. And because we started sharing this with others, because people deserve to have this information, you guys, we now make in 1 week, working this very part-time, what my husband and I together used to make in a month, both working over 12-hour days. It's been life-changing for us. You're going to get to hear more about my story later in just a little bit, but we're going to start with Melissa Urban, who is today was her last day as a group fitness instructor up here in New Jersey. She's going to tell you her story, and she's one of the top earners in our company, and definitely up here in the Northeast. So you guys are blessed to be hearing from her. So I'm going to back off and let her share her part.
Thank you, Rachel. Hi, everybody. I'm excited to share my story with you and my journey with Pure. As Rachel said, I live in Flemington, New Jersey. I'm married. I've got 2 boys that are 17 and almost 21. I walked away from my full-time career many years ago to stay home and raise my kids, and that was a hard thing to do. But I got certified in group fitness about 8 years ago to motivate, inspire people on their health journey, and then I was introduced to what we're going to share with you tonight. And it has changed our family's life from the inside out, not only health-wise, but financially, and enabled us to just kind of have time freedom, financial freedom, and our health back on track. I've seen a lot of people suffer from so many different things, and I knew that I had a message now to share with Pure, teaching people they don't have to be sick and they don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. So I hope that some part of what I speak of tonight resonates with you, because it's been amazing. So we're going to dive right in and share our screen, kind of walk you through what we do here at Pure. So welcome to Pure. Pure stands for People United, Reaching Everyone. We are an almost 10-year-old company based in Frisco, Texas, and we are international and expanding, which is really, really, really exciting because, you know, from Canada to Thailand and Korea and Japan, and you just know the same message that we're sharing can be, you know, presented to anyone, anywhere. There we go. So there's really 3 kinds of people that are attracted to what we have to offer. The first group are attracted to the health portion about what we're going to talk about tonight. So maybe you're healthy, just like I thought I was healthy, and you want to be preventative in your health and find some other options. Maybe you're battling or dealing with an issue, and you're looking for ways to flood your body with some whole raw plant-based nutrition. And we're going to explain and dive into tonight our philosophy we teach with Pure. The second group of people are interested in money. So I hope that's one of you. I mean, the #1 New Year's resolution for 2018 was to make more money. So for me to create a part-time income, a 6-figure part-time income in the past 3.5 years is really exciting. And we're going to show you how you can do that from your phone. And the third group of people are interested in shares. We are a private company going public, and you have a chance to have part ownership tonight by earning these shares and getting product in your household. And one of the people that we're really excited about to link arms with is this gentleman here, Phil Knight. If you don't know who he is, you can look him up. One of the founders of one of the largest shoe companies around, and we're really blessed to have him as one of our owner investors. So how we all got started is what I really loved about this, is we were started and utilized in a nutrition clinic for 30 years on real patients. And there were such tremendous results with our philosophy that we're going to show you that there was a 3-year waiting list, and it started to be spread word of mouth as the company was formed. And I love that, because you're not going to see commercials or billboards or what we advertisements for what we have tonight. You literally need to be invited to take a look at that, and they compensate us for sharing this message worldwide. I also love this part. We're completely online. I mean, how many of you shop online like Amazon? We are an Amazon household. There's probably a package that comes almost every day in my house. No matter what you need, one click, people want it fast. And this company's merged online shopping with health and wellness delivered right to your door at a discount. So whether you're looking for better performance at the gym, or weight loss, or less joint pain, or better sleep, or better energy, or just prevention your health, all of the answers, I feel it's like just right here and delivered to your door. I mean, because Googling things online can be very confusing, right? How many different calciums are out there, and which one can you give your kids, and which one do you purchase, which one has buy one get one free, the cheapest one, the one with the coupon. And that's really not how you should piecemeal your health together. So we're going to show you some great answers for that, and it's easy and it's real. Why are we different? I probably get this question asked every day to me. See, I work at a very large health club, or just did, and people bring me everything, every kind of shake and smoothie and cream and juice and you name it. I've been approached by it, and I was really looking for something that was for 100% of the demographic. So men, women, young, old, dog, cat, grandma, grandpa, you name it, can put what we're going to show you into their body every single day and feel a difference. So yes, what also makes us different, it is whole raw plant-based food and supplementation, and the best of the best. Organic ingredients, non-GMO, no chemicals and binders and fillers and excipients to what we have with Pure. And if I was going to put this into my family's bodies, I wanted to make sure it was the best of the best that we can consume long term. And we started seeing tremendous results. You see, I lost my dad 10 years ago when he was 64. Just lost my father-in-law to stage 4 Parkinson's, cousins in their 20s and 30s with cancer. People are sick, and people don't know what to do to be preventative in their health. So we're going to teach you a philosophy tonight we call cleanse, balance, and build. If you cleanse and detox your body, balance your pH and your hormones, and build your cells up with good nutrition, your body has the ability to heal itself, to ward off disease and infection. Now, I'm not here to prevent, cure, treat anybody's illness or disease, just to show you things you're deficient and lacking in. And agricultural studies show how depleted our nutrition is, especially in the United States. You need to eat 80 cups of spinach to get what 1 cup of spinach was 40 years ago. And really, who's going to do that? So we're, bombarded with toxins every day, our air, our food, our water. Have you ever microwaved anything? Have you ever driven in a car? I mean, you don't realize it and think of this stuff, but it is affecting your health daily. The average person actually doesn't even leave their home every day until they have slathered hundreds of chemicals on their body, from their shampoo and their skincare and their lotions and their laundry detergent. And again, stuff you don't think about on a day-to-day basis. So step 1 is to cleanse. We have a liquid cleanse, also comes in vegan capsule, and this is going to cleanse and detox all 7 channels of elimination: your liver, your kidneys, your lungs, your lymphatic system, your skin, your blood, and your colon. That's huge. We take a little dropper full of this at night and a little bit of water before we go to bed. Heck, some people do it straight on their mouth. I don't recommend that, but it's great. It's gentle. It's easy. It helps your body detox and cleanse when you're sleeping. You wake up, I can eat my normal breakfast and I feel great getting the junk out of my body. It's kind of like giving yourself a healthy oil change. And I always say to people, you can't expect to live in your body for 100 years and never clean the inside of it out. Just like trying to drive your car forever without getting an oil change. It's not going to work. So step 1 is cleanse. That's really important. Step 2 is balance. Why do we need to be balanced? Well, we're totally out of whack. Hormonally, I mean, people have depression, anxiety, highs, lows, mood swings, PMS, menopause. I mean, the list goes on. Both male and female hormones are out of whack. And what do? We run to the doctor and we get a pill. Well, this is Goyin. It's a 5,000-year-old Asian recipe of 20 superfruits that are cooled and warmed together. It's like the yin and yang of whole body balance. Tastes great. I cannot live a day without it. 1 to 2 ounces in the morning, and I am good to go. I can almost tell in my household who does not take it. But to balance out those hormones and also to help alkalinize the body. And I talk a little bit about alkalinity and acidity because most people are acidic, toxic, and inflamed, or probably all three. And how do you get more alkaline? Plants, and more plants. But, Goyin is great. Just really level that out. Some people, they live a fast-paced life. It's hard to get good nutrition in your body that's going to be absorbed properly. So this is an amazing, amazing gift, and you're going to definitely want to try that. The third pillar of health is Build. This is Daily Build. It's a liquid multivitamin. Also comes in vegan capsules. Take a 1-ounce shot with food in your belly. 23 vitamins, minerals in your bloodstream in 5 minutes, in your cells in 18 minutes, and you can feel a difference. I have never in my life felt a multivitamin, but this your body recognizes as food. It knows what to do with it. Trust me, you don't want to be piecemealing your health together with a gummy or a chewy or a tablet vitamin that has binders and fillers and excipients to it, or the first ingredient in a gummy bear chewable vitamin is sugar, and sugar's the devil. So we want to stay away from that. So this is going to fill in your cells for what you're depleted and deficient in. And let me tell you, even if you ate the best of the best and the cleanest, I have an organic garden in my backyard, you are still lacking in nutrition. And the studies show that. And there's a direct correlation also, with illness and disease and the lack of nutrition and our toxins in this world. There's a direct correlation with that. You would think that, there's organic food in the grocery stores now, people will be less sick, but they're not. People are so sick. Look around. So we need to cleanse, balance, and build them. That's our core philosophy. And then I'm just going to touch on a couple things that I feel are staples in people's everyday life that you need to hear about. One is energy. Okay. This is mixed up in about 6 to 8 ounces of water. It is 6 to 8 hours of mental focus and clarity. B vitamins, wheatgrass, spirulina, for those of you who love that kind of stuff. But boy, does it make the brain wake up and focus. I have not missed a day in 4.5 years, and you'll find your favorite flavor, but you're going to want to try the energy. It's a game changer. So many people eat the standard American diet, right? The SAD diet, coffee, sugar, alcohol, red meat, dairy products. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. Soda, please don't drink that stuff. You are literally poisoning your body. You're getting so acidic. This alkalinizes your body. Try it. It could change your life forever like it did mine. Next, I'm going to talk about Mila. This is 3,000 milligrams of omega-3s in a 2 tablespoon serving. Okay, it's an essential fatty acid, guys, that your body cannot function without. Your body can't produce it. You have to ingest it. So it's cleaned, it's micro-sliced. Your body knows what to do with it. It's a cleanser, balancer, and builder in your body. We cook and bake with it every day in my house. My dogs even get it. You are going to want to start consuming that. The studies on omega-3s, oh my gosh, pretty much combat almost every illness and disease out there. So just look that up and you will know why you should be flooding your body with Mila. Now I'm going to talk about pain and inflammation. Inflammation is a huge cause of illness and disease in this country. So this is organic sulfur, comes in a little tub or vegan capsules. It looks like white kosher salt. It's a little bitter, and it just dissolves up in a clear drink or maybe your energy drink like I do. But for reducing inflammation, lubricating your joints and oxygenating your blood and your cells and creating new cells in your body. For me personally, I was taking 3 Motrin 3 times a day with my joint pain. I had seasonal allergies like you would not believe. I had skin issues and eczema. My hair never grew. My nails never grew. I didn't realize how depleted in nutrition I was. Your body can't function without sulfur. We used to get it in our soil, in our fruits and vegetables, and you don't anymore. You have to ingest it. So take a look at that. And lastly, I'm going to wrap up our Super 7 with liquid coral calcium and magnesium, vitamin K, D3, selenium, boron. Do you have trouble sleeping? Do you have again, if you're over acidic, your body leaches the alkalinity from your bones. Vitamin K shuttles the calcium and magnesium to your bones rapidly. It's amazing, and may help with your sleep as it relaxes your muscles. So those are just some of the products, along with our wildly harvested line of superfruits, organic matcha, immune support, and so much more. And we're going to show you where you can learn about that. We are backed by a wellness advisory board of medical doctors and a pharmacist who really teach and educate us on this nutrition on a regular basis. They've gotten 5 of our products in the PDR book, and some of them I just mentioned. So that's really, really exciting and a huge stamp of approval. You can learn more at purelifechangers.com. So Rachel Garcia, who I'm going to bring back on here in a second, has created this site for you guys to do your research, do your homework, go here and click the product tab, click the testimony tab, understand the power of what we have here. At the very least, educate yourself. So I'm going to turn it back over to Rachel, who is going to share more about how we share this as an opportunity.
I'm back. So yes, the first couple years in the company, you guys, as a healthcare provider and seeing things happen, and this may or may not happen for you, but people getting off of every medication you can imagine, cholesterol meds, blood pressure meds, sleeping meds, my nephew with the autism, I wanted to know why. What is it about what I was consuming that created these results? And I started doing all this research. I have a master's degree in research. So I put it all here, purelifechangers.com. So I encourage you to go check that out if you have questions or if you want to hear other stories above and beyond what you've just heard from Melissa and myself. Okay, so a lot of times when people watch this presentation, they're like, oh my gosh, my cousin needs to hear this, my neighbor needs to hear this, and you're thinking of people that need to hear it, but you're starting to get nervous because you're like, well, how hard is this? What do I need to do? This is so simple, which is why I got started, because remember, I had no time. We didn't have to have inventory, we don't have to deliver products, we don't have to collect people's money. All we do to share this with other people is show them a presentation. You're watching the presentation right now. This is being recorded. You can go to purelifechangers.com, and the first video that pops up is literally a 23-minute overview just like this of everything you're hearing. You can share that with anybody. We share about our testimony. Whoever invited you to this, call them afterwards and say, I'm curious to hear your testimony. Everyone who invited you has a story of their own about why they got started, why they've decided to invite you to take a look at it. And then we connect people to somebody who can answer their questions, okay? So whoever invited you here tonight, they're probably gonna follow up with you and say, what did you like best? And you might say, I loved the products part. Or you might say, I'm very curious in how Melissa quit her full-time. How did she quit her job? Like, what kind of income is she making that she's able to do that? And they're gonna connect you to someone who's building this business consistently and can answer your questions. And I always say I'm like a kindergarten teacher. All I do is show videos and answer questions. And it's literally like the same 20 questions over and over and over again. It's not really very difficult. My 10-year-old can do this, you guys. When I started building this, I had no time. So I just made one phone call a day and invited people to take a look at it. Now I want to tell you about the exciting time we're in right now with Pure. It took me 9 years to hit the rank of Black Diamond in this company. There are over 6 couples that have hit the rank of Black Diamond in their first 6 months. And that's all been in the last year. So I'm telling you that there are people who've joined in the last year who've accomplished what it took me 9 years to do. And that's because of the timing. There is no cap to what you can make here. The income there's no ceiling. You can make whatever you want to make. We have people join us who say, I want to make $100 a week. We have others who say, I'd like to make $1,000 a week. We have others who say, I want to make $10,000 a week. You can do whatever you want to do. It won't always be like that, though. We all have friends that are in companies, like I'm just going to say like an oil company, and you're like, yeah, my cousin's in that, my sister's in that, my neighbor gets those every day. When everyone knows about it, it's harder to make money in the companies when everyone knows about it. Right now, there's about 40,000 people in the U.S. who know about this company, and they're almost all in Texas, Kansas, and Missouri. So if you are just hearing about this for the first time, you are in a really good position. I always like to teach on residual income. Most Americans have an employee mentality. We go to work, we trade our hours for dollars, okay? So when we're at work, we're getting paid. When we're home, we're not getting paid. Residual income, I started learning about in my early 20s, and a lot of people don't know what it means. Well, kids like Justin Bieber, or any musicians really, are making residual income. He's making money off of songs he made when he was 14 years old. Actors are making money now from music or from shows and movies they did years ago. If you're not an actor or recording artist, what else can you do for residual income? That's work that you do or an investment that you make that pays you for decades to come. Real estate's another way to do it, but it's also extremely risky and very expensive. So I started reading books and listening to podcasts and trainings done by millionaires and billionaires years ago. Richard Branson says, number one, everyone should have a small business on the side for the multiple streams of income and for the tax deduction purposes. Do you have a small business on the side? Do you have multiple streams of income coming into your house? Most millionaires have at least 7 streams of income. He also says this is one of the best ways to start your additional stream of income, this specific business model, because of the low investment, the low risk, and the ability to have people like me and Melissa work your business for you. I mean, literally, whoever invited you here tonight, we're working their business for them right now. We're going to stay on afterwards and answer questions. And they're sitting at home eating dinner with their family or doing whatever it is they're doing. That makes this business model brilliant. It's why people like Tony Robbins say it's one of the best ways to start a small business that will create residual income. Warren Buffett says it was the best business decision he ever made. Listen to what wealthy people say about money. When you start in a business, I don't care what kind of business it is. If you're starting a spinning studio or a juice bar, listen, all kinds of people are going to come out of the woodwork with advice on how to make money. And I've just gotten to where I'm like, I want to know how much money you're making before I take advice from you on making money. Broke people give all kinds of advice on making money, which is really quite hilarious. Don't listen to broke people talk about money. Listen to wealthy people. Read the books they've written, and you will find that this is a brilliant business model. When I'm presenting, I really like to address some of the questions that we hear the most. One of the most common questions we hear, Melissa's already addressed one, what makes us different? Another one we hear is this a pyramid? And a lot of times when people are asking that, they don't really know what they mean when they're saying that. I mean, it's kind of crazy. So Melissa just finished her last day at work at a very popular gym up here in New Jersey. It's a beautiful gym. And she had a boss. And she was working, trading her hours for dollars to make the owner of the gym money. Can the fitness instructors and the check-in girl that I met this morning make more money than the owner of the gym? No. And that is the majority of business models in the US. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but understand that if you're questioning a pyramid, that's a pyramid. Sometimes people say, well, I mean, it's like a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal. Okay? Phil Knight, the 27th wealthiest man in the world, would not be involved in something that's illegal. Okay? Pyramid schemes are when you put money into something and you get nothing back. So what this type of company has done is they've taken their marketing fund that most companies would use for billboards and radio ads and commercials, and they pay people back to refer people to their business model. If anything, it's like an inverse pyramid. This is you at the beginning, down here at the bottom, and you share it with your 2 friends tonight. You get them to go watch purelifechangers.com, and they say, I'm in, I want a membership, I want to start using those products. And yes, I know people who are interested in something like this. I get shares in a company that Phil Knight owns. That's amazing. They start sharing it. We teach them how to share the video. We teach them how to plug them into leaders who can answer their questions. And every single time someone joins Pure, as a result of someone these 2 green people told, you're going to get a check. You're going to get a check that'll go to infinity. If you can find 2 people that are interested in going out and sharing this with others, and you plug them into us and you allow us to teach them and train them how to share this with others, you can get checks for the rest of your life. It's the company's way of saying thank you so much for sharing it with your 2 friends. All these people are finding out about it that would never find out about. We're going to pay you forever. It's like vending machines. It's like the most brilliant form of residual income, except vending machines are Cheetos and Oreos. So I'm just going to tell you, now is the time. A lot of times people look at me getting involved in 2008 and say, oh, I wish I'd gotten involved then. No, you don't. That was the worst time to join. And I often compare it to McDonald's. You know, it's one of the most successful franchises in the world. Is it because of the food they have? No, absolutely, absolutely not. It's because of the system that they have. But if you can imagine going back in time and being the first owner of one of those franchises, it was probably a mess. Now teenagers can run it. Teenagers are the managers because of the system they have in place. Now is the time. People are hitting the ranks of Black Diamond and making $500, $800, $1 million in 1 year. It's taken me multiple years to get to that point. Why are they able to do it so fast now? Because the shares, because we've been around 8 years. 9 years. Most of these companies don't even make it past the 2-year mark. We're at the 9-year mark. We're going to hit 10 years in August. We have the likes of Phil Knight on board with us now, the founder of the largest shoe company in the world. You have the opportunity to get shares in this company that will turn into stock when we go public, and we're on track to do that in the year 2020. We're expected to be $1 billion company that year. This is what I suggest you do to get started. Get a membership for $25. It's a membership club. Okay, that gives you access to the products at 25% off, and military and students get to come in for free. You set up your monthly overhead. That's a monthly order for products that your family consumes. Now, first of all of you should be ordering or purchasing or buying supplementation already. Shame on you if you're not. You're going to be paying it sooner or later. You're going to be paying in hospital bills, doctor bills, or you're going to pay it up front. Where would you rather pay it? I say pay it up front. Okay, so you should be doing this already. I can tell you what we have here is better than what you're already purchasing. So it's literally just a switch off. Once you start purchasing, $125 a month of food is all they require for you to be able to get a check weekly. For those 2 people that you told and all the people that they tell, for you to get checks weekly on those orders, that's all they ask for. That also allows your shares that you purchased tonight to turn into stock. And we go public, you can do whatever you want to do with that stock. Trade it on E-Trade, wait for it to go, split. You can cash it in, whatever you want to do. And then you go place your first order. Now, when the company came out with the share packages last year, they asked the Leadership Advisory Council, which I am on, what are the most popular packs sold? And they looked at their reports and they asked us, and they decided to attach the shares to the most popular share packs sold. So sometimes people go, I'm just going to pick and choose a few products. Well, you can do that, but please understand that when you pick and choose products, you might as well get the product packages that are most popular that have the shares attached to them. Having shares in this company is a big deal, and you have the opportunity to earn thousands of shares if you get the big share package. There's so many benefits to this share package. You get 30 founding shares, you get free enrollment, free shipping, but most importantly, I think, is if I came in tonight with a 30 share package, and I enroll Melissa with the 30 share package. She gets 30 shares. I get a matching 30 shares. See, coming in with this pack allows me to get matching shares for everyone that joins my team that I enroll. I also am going to get a $250 share bonus off of her order because I came in with the 30 share package. That's a big deal. If I had come in with the 10 share package and she chose to come in with the 30 share package, the company's still paying out those matching shares on her order. They just skip me and they go to the person above me. So I highly recommend, if you're interested in shares, if you're interested in the income, get the big package. I came in with the big package when I first started, and I didn't come in for the shares. Now you guys get all this extra money on the table. Look what happens if you bring just 2 people in. You get matching shares from each of them, $250 share bonus, $150 sponsor bonus. Now you've opened up the commissions to pay you out to infinity. In 1 week, $950 and 90 shares. And a lot of people want to know, what do I need to do to make my money back? Enroll 4 people and you make your investment back. You can do that in an hour, you guys. You can enroll 4 people in an hour and make your money back. But if you do not come in with the big package and you enroll these people, you've lost the 950. You're only going to make 450. You've also lost those extra 60 shares. This is the big pack. It's actually $2,600 worth of products for $18.99. It's my favorite package. Melissa came with this package. I came with this package. And again, we didn't get shares. We just saw it for what it was. And we were trying to be healthy already, and we kind of saw it as an easy solution with no more guesswork. Just give it to us. Let's just put it in our family and see what happens. And then the testimony started to pour in. This is a one-time purchase. And if you've ever started a business, you know that $18.99 is a joke. It's a joke. I mean, businesses cost tens of thousands of dollars to start. You get to eat this. It's life insurance, health insurance for your family. This is the smaller package. It's Be Healthy package. We also have another package called the Detox Plus pack that's awesome as well. We have people losing from 5 to 15 pounds in 1 week with the 7-day detox. So the 10 share packages are great, but just know that if you share it with others, you are not going to get matching shares or the share bonuses. Okay, so we can stay on afterwards and answer questions about that. There's a lot of people on tonight. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, if you're sitting here right now and your friend, let's say whoever invited you, they invited 20 people tonight. Okay, let's say they invited 20 people that are on watching right now. If all 20 people join, whoever joins first, the other 19 go on their team. Okay, so I like to show people how to enroll right now, just in case you're that type A personality that's ready to go. You've been praying for something like this and you're ready to go. Go to livepure.com, Click the join button. It's going to ask for your friend's business ID. Text them right now. I'm joining right now. What's your business ID? And get it from them. Okay? Go set up you're going to choose to be an IBO, an independent business owner, so you can get matching shares and you can get paid weekly. Okay? You're going to set up your auto ship. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. Just choose the cheapest one. They'll send you an email in 3 weeks and remind you that your auto ship's going through. You can edit it, change it, delete it at that point if you want. And then you go shopping on the last page. Choose the big package. The Be Fulfilled is my favorite one. That's the best bang for your buck. This is my family now. My boys are 10 and 13. They've actually been here in Melissa's house with my husband and I multiple times, like last 2 New Year's Eves in a row. And I'll tell you, one of the best things about this business is the friendship. I did not know Melissa before this business. I told my cousin about this, who told her friend Anne, who told her friend Lori, who told her friend Gail, who told her friend Melissa. And now Melissa has built the largest team in the Northeast. She is a diamond in this company. She has an amazing financial testimony. I said today, it took you a couple of years to decide to quit your part-time job, finally at the gym, and be able to really focus on this. And she said, yeah, I've actually, in 1 week with Pure, I've made more than I've made at my gym job in a year. And so that kind of income is possible. You can make here very, very quickly part-time what you're making at your full-time job. I'm very serious about that. You can spend an hour a day on this, or you can say, Rachel and Melissa, we're just going to bring you a handful of people, and if you find a handful of people that we bring to you, will you go build the business for us? Yes, we will. There is no reason why you can't change your life today. Are you looking for time freedom? Are you looking for financial freedom? Are you looking for a change in your health? We have the answers to all three, and it's very real. So I'm going to stop sharing. We're going to stop the recording, and we're going to stay on here and answer some questions, which we're not